Amazing.
That is football.
Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL Week 3 preview between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Now let's take a look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with Philadelphia. This is the Eagles offense that is very explosive, and I think this week against Arizona, they have to protect the football. They have to make sure they stay on the field for long, sustained drives. It also involves getting the football in LaShawn McCoy's hands more times than normal. I would say run more downhill as opposed to off tackle. That plays against the strength of the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the offensive line has to do a better job this week of picking up the protections and keeping Michael Vick clean back there in the pocket. The Cardinals send a lot of exotic blitz and stunts to try to sack the quarterback. Now, defensively, I look at the linebackers playing a key role. They're going to have to fill those gaps, stop the run, and they're also going to have to be effective versus the short area passing game. So if they can do that, then they can have success. So the linebackers of the Eagles will have to play a huge role this week. And also look at free safety Nate Allen. He has to make sure he stays over the top of Larry Fitzgerald to help take away the deep passing game. The X factor for the Eagles, in my opinion, the play calling, both offensively and defensively. This will be one with the coaches. They have to call the perfect game for this team to come away with the victory out there in Arizona. For Arizona, it always starts and ends with the running game. I think this team can run the football versus that wide 9 defense. The Eagles do give up a lot of yards on the ground, over 4.9 yards a carry. So I think the Cardinals can have some success in controlling the pace of the ball game. And that could go a huge way in these guys winning this ball game. And look at Kevin Cobb. You have to go against your own tendencies. No one knows you better than Andy Reid and that defense of the Philadelphia Eagles and their whole organization. So go against your tendencies and you could have a chance this week to be successful. I look at the inside linebackers and that 3-4 defense for Arizona being huge. Usually we talk about the outside linebackers having contained versus Michael Vick, but the inside backers, again, same with the Eagles. They have to fill those gaps and they have to protect on those underneath routes. And when you look at safety Adrian Wilson, he's going to have to be enforcer, the fill guy versus the run in order to take away LaShawn McCoy. X factor in this ball game, special teams. They have to flip field position versus Philadelphia, make them drive the length of the field, and that way you take away what the Eagles want to do. They want to be a big play team. If they have half a field to work with, it could be dangerous. So the special teams of the Cardinals has to play a huge role this week versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I like the Eagles in this game. I think the Cardinals is a very good ball club this year, and I think what the Eagles have to do, they have to come in, run the football, and make 1 or 2 plays on defense. I think they have the explosiveness on both sides of the ball to make that happen. So I think that's what's going to happen against the Arizona Cardinals. And plus, the Cardinals offense is not as explosive as it may look on paper, and I think that plays right into the hands of the Philadelphia Eagles.